Hey y'all. Um, I think I'm ready for some before and after pics. Are you? Let's do it. Hello, welcome back. I'm Risa. This is my channel. If this is your first time here, I usually do sewing videos, but this is a tummy tuck video. If you're looking for a sewing video, I'm so sorry, I'll get you on the next one. If you're here just for the tummy tuck video, there's maybe like 2 prequels to this, but you should stay for the sewing because I think it's good stuff. My body has changed, I'm altering clothes. It all goes together, so hang out for a while. As you know, I'm about 8 weeks post-op from the tummy tuck. And I just thought it would be nice to get a little bit of an update. At my last appointment, which I think was 6 weeks, everything looked good as far as healing. He said I can go about my regular activities. So like out in the yard, working, lifting, sewing and hauling like heavy curtains and stuff like that. He said if anything causes me any pain, then don't do that thing. So far, I've experienced no pain, so I'm back to almost normal, I'd say. And that feels good. In my last tummy tuck video, I asked if any of you had any questions. And so before we get to the pictures, let's answer some questions. Okay, this first question comes from Jenny4986. And Jenny wants to know, what kind of process did you go through to find the right surgeon? Jenny, this is gonna sound really bad. I didn't find the surgeon, my mom did. But there's a reason why. A lot of women in my family have had tummy tucks and they all went to the same doctor. When I went to this doctor for a consultation, he was getting ready to retire. And there was this push to get me to do it sooner rather than later. And I just didn't feel comfortable with that. Also, I went with my mother who was trying to have a little something extra done. And for her, it was not a rush, but like pushing it out, which was too long for her. And she wanted to have whatever she was getting done sooner. And so she went looking for someone new. She found someone new. We both went for a consultation and we liked him. What would I suggest as far as finding your surgeon? These days, a lot of surgeons are also on social media, so you can see the before and after pics. There are different options as far as like drainless tummy tucks or having a drain in. Different surgeons feel differently about that. Of course, cost might come into play. I know that some surgeons will do free revisions, which is pretty doggone cool. There's a lot to consider. So I think you just need to do some research, find out what's most important to you, and then go about finding, surgeons that line up with what it is you're looking for. But I use Dr. Rosenthal, Al Rosenthal in Lawrenceville, Georgia, a smaller office than the one that we were looking at previously. He also does his surgery at a hospital. So the plus side of that is if anything goes wrong, you are in the hospital. Next question. This one comes from Instagram. Did you get liposuction as well as a tummy tuck? Yes, I did. So I got liposuction. My doctor did most of the liposuction on my back. That's when they go in and they suck out the fat. So on my back, near the top, like right under my shoulder blades, I have 2 little like puncture holes, and then down, I think they call it the flanks, down around my waist, but on my back, I have 2 more holes where they went in and sucked out fat. So I had rolls on my back, and now they're a lot smaller. I was concerned that I was going to have this hanging skin, but it all just kind of just shrunk back in. So yes, I did get liposuction with my tummy tuck, and they did do some lipo on the front as well, but not as much. My doctor said that they don't do as much, especially at the top of your stomach, like here. They don't do as much because it cuts off the blood supply which you really need for the healing process. So they did some lipo in the front, just not as much, and definitely some on the sides as well. Do you still have pain? I still have pain, but it's more so from the lipo and not from the tummy tuck. Across my lower abdomen, doesn't really hurt anymore. I press it, it's a little bit, I wouldn't even say it's tender. I just feel it. It's just, it's whatever. But my back still hurts, and I googled it to see like, well, how long is this pain supposed to last, and they said 5 to 6 weeks. I'm 8 weeks out. It's not as bad as it was. It was so bad. Sometimes I have a sharp pain like where that lipo was. I'm assuming it's all a part of the healing process. I've mentioned it to my doctor. He says, it will go away in time, so I'm hoping it does. What was the cost? Well, I got rid of that paperwork that had the breakdown of all of that. But like I mentioned earlier, insurance is in that, the doctor's fee. So they started on my back, did the lipo, flipped me over, and did the tummy tuck. So I can't remember the breakdown. I'm sure the tummy tuck is a little bit more than the lipo on the back. If I can find that, I will put it here on the screen, but I really can't remember. But total was close to 10,000, and the doctor that I had the consultation with before was, a little bit more than that, not much more than that. So that's the cost. Next question. Would you like to have any other cosmetic surgery? I don't think I will, but I want my booty a little rounder, but I think I can work out and achieve that. My boobs. I'd like to see them a little lifted, not bigger, not implants, but just lifted. They don't even have to be like super high and perky. Just higher than they are would be nice. Let's take a break and take a look at the before and after photos. So here's the before. As you can see, I didn't have a lot of loose, like wrinkly skin because it was just full of fat. It did flap over my underwear or pants or whatever. And so this is the after. It's still puffy in some areas. This is the scar and what it's looking like. This is the effects of being allergic to the scar tape. We can talk about that in the next tummy tuck video. But overall, I'm healing pretty good. Belly button is shaped good. It's still a little dark around the edges, but I'm hoping that'll clear up. And then my stomach is just not as big and round as it was before. So, okay, and here they are side by side. The front view, a lot flatter. And here are the side views. Hopefully with, eating better and exercise, we'll be able to tone and tighten up a bit. Next question comes from Audrey Lee Young. She wants to know, did the number on the scale change? It did. When I went into surgery, I was about 205, and the doctor said they cut off about 8 pounds of skin and fat. And as of today, this evening, I'm 195, which might be a little bit less because it's the end of the day and I've been eating. So let's just say 193 is where I am now. And that's good. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for all of your questions. I hope that you have an amazing week. I will see you all next Monday. Bye.